My husband is Paraguayan. He grew up in Paraguay and came to the States when he was 17 for the first time. And I was born in Minnesota and did not have an experience of multiple languages as a child. And so I think immersion comes from both sides. And so on my husband's side, I think it's because as a Paraguayan who speaks Spanish, English, and Portuguese, he realized how important it was for him to be trilingual and be able to, work and function in so many different countries. When I went to college, realizing I really wanted to learn Spanish, and spent so much time learning Spanish. I mean, I was living and breathing trying to learn this language. And it took me 4 years to become somewhat proficient, but really it wasn't until I lived and worked in Mexico for 5 years that I became bilingual. And I realized that it was such a suboptimal time for that to happen for me and how much effort I had to put into it, that I realized that I didn't want that for my kids. I wanted them to have it be part of their life at a young age. And then with immersion, you have the benefit of them also sort of adopting part of the culture and it feeling totally normal and totally natural. And then we found Hudson Way, and I think what attracted us mostly to Hudson Way was it was just such an incredible community of people that had come together that really cared more about their kids' education, and the quality of the education and the quality of the community than necessarily the brand name. We really felt like, wow, there's a real sense of commitment to education, commitment to immersion, and this is just a great community of people. But I think only over time have those things proven to be true. I mean, in the case of our son, he, as you know, he had a delay because he actually couldn't see well. And it took us a while to figure out he couldn't see well. And so we actually went through a little bit of the sort of tension of like, is this the right school for our child? Because he was struggling. I had to sort of sort that out for ourselves. And we came across this really great article written by a professor at Harvard who talks about how if your kid is delayed, whether it's for vision or for speech or almost any kind of delay, they'll be delayed everywhere in their life. And so don't let language be the limitation for you, because they'll struggle in English, and until you get it figured out, they'll struggle in Mandarin. So give it to him, give him the gift of language. And so I think just that one struggle with Jaime was unique, but I think it's encouraging for parents that might be a little bit worried if their kid is behind, that somehow they won't be okay. And we've sort of realized that hasn't been the case at all. In fact, he's equally good at English and equally good at Mandarin right now. They're very curious about travel and where they can go. And so, they obviously want to go to China, they want to go to Dubai, they want to go to Japan. And so, when I was a kid, it was let's go camping. My kids, it's just they're having this experience of the world that I think is incredible, and it's such a gift. And it's a gift to us too, because of them, we're going to go to these places, some places we haven't been to.